Caitlin Clark just dropped her most jaw-dropping footage yet, and the entire WNBA is buzzing. We already knew she was a bucket. We already knew she had unlimited range. But this new version of Clark, she's stronger, faster, and more dangerous than ever before. She's not just pulling up from 30 feet. She's powering through defenders, absorbing contact, and flat-out bullying opponents on both ends of the court. So what's changed? How did Caitlin Clark evolve from a sharpshooter into a complete dominant force? Let's break it all down. Clark has always been a standout talent, but she's now entering a whole new tier that nobody saw coming. The WNBA is officially on high alert. She's not just refining the game, she's transforming it, rewriting the rules with every possession. Recent footage shows a stronger, more aggressive Clark, and defenders should be worried. If you thought she was a problem before, think again. She's faster, tougher, and more explosive than ever. Her game has expanded beyond her elite shooting. She's now evolving into a complete two-way player. The work she put in during the offseason is showing in every move she makes. This isn't just a progression, it's a full-on transformation from a deadly sniper to an unstoppable force. The days of thinking of Caitlin Clark as just a shooter are officially over. She's now dictating the pace, overpowering defenders, and becoming a nightmare matchup for anyone who tries to stand in her way. And let's be real, who saw this coming? We all knew she was special. This is next level dominance. This is Caitlin Clark 2.0, and the entire league is shook. No one expected her to grow this quick. And now opposing coaches are scrambling to create new game plans. Defenders are realizing that physical play alone won't stop her anymore. She's adapting, evolving, and breaking the mold in ways we've only seen from the all-time greats. So what's fueling this massive evolution? How did Caitlin Clark go from being an elite scorer to an all-around wrecking ball? Let's rewind and really break it down. Clark was already a scoring machine, effortlessly draining deep threes, running the offense like a seasoned veteran, and dishing out dimes. That left defenders spinning. She had the skill, the swagger, and the fire that made her one of the most electrifying players in the game. But as great as she was, there was one major hurdle: physicality. The WNBA isn't just a step up from college, it's an entirely new battleground. And Clark, she's not just surviving, she's dominating it. Defenders in the WNBA are stronger, faster, and far more experienced. They know how to disrupt the player's rhythm, how to get physical without drawing fouls, and how to make life difficult for even the most talented rookie. Early on, some critics questioned whether Caitlin Clark could handle that level of intensity. Would she be just another college star who struggled to adjust? Could she still dominate when defenders started bodying her up, forcing her off her spots, and turning every possession into a war? Could she thrive when her go-to moves weren't enough against seasoned pros? Clark heard all the doubts and answered in the best way possible. She didn't just acknowledge the challenge, she attacked it with the same relentless drive that made her a star in the first place. She took a step back, studied her own game, and zeroed in on the areas that needed improvement. Instead of relying solely on her natural shooting ability, she committed to becoming a complete, well-rounded player. That meant diving into an intense off-season training regimen that went far beyond basketball skills. She focused on building muscle, increasing endurance, and developing the toughness required to absorb contact and keep pushing. And let's be clear, this wasn't just a small tweak. This was a full-blown transformation. Clark wasn't just lifting a few weights and squeezing an extra drill. She redefined her entire approach to ensure she could dominate every facet of the game, no matter how tough the competition became. But strength training was only one piece of the puzzle. So, what else did Clark do to take her game to the next level? Let's dive into that now. And hey, if you've made it this far, you're clearly loving the game now. So why not take a quick second to hit that follow button? It's totally free, super simple, and helps us keep bringing you more top-tier WNBA content. Whether it's game highlights, player spotlights, or exclusive behind-the-scenes moments, we've got it all. And by following, you'll never miss a beat when it comes to your favorite teams and players. So go ahead, tap that follow button now. Alright, let's jump back in. Caitlin Clark's insane strength training regimen this offseason wasn't just about tightening her handle or refining her shot, though she improved those too. This was about building a body capable of withstanding the league's toughest defenders. The WNBA is a whole different level of competition, where strength, endurance, and toughness are just as critical as raw talent. If you can't handle the physicality, you won't survive, let alone dominate. Clark understood that, so she completely overhauled her approach. She treated her body like a machine built for battle, going all in with a rigorous and intense training program designed to push her past every limit. She hit the weight room hard, targeting key areas. Core stability was essential, not just for aesthetics, but to balance through contact, absorbing hits, and staying upright when defenders tried to knock her off course. Her lower body strength was a top priority too, giving her the explosive base needed for powerful drives, deep-range jumpers, and lightning-quick first steps. Her legs became a weapon. Upper body muscle was another focus, because WNBA defenders don't just let you cruise into the lane, they bump, shove, and force you to earn every bucket. Clark built herself to not only absorb that contact, but to finish strong for it. Endurance and agility training were crucial as well. The best players dominate not just in bursts, but for full games, and Clark made sure she had the stamina to maintain her pace deep into the fourth quarter. She also worked on explosiveness, because speed is everything in the WNBA. She sharpened her acceleration, her first step, and her lateral quickness, making her more elusive than ever. Flexibility and injury prevention rounded it all out. Clark prioritized yoga, dynamic stretching, and recovery techniques to keep her body resilient through the grind of a full season. From weightlifting to resistance training and explosive drills, Clark has completely transformed her physique. And you can see the results. She's no longer shying away from contact, she's initiating it. Defenders who once tried to muscle her are now feeling the power of a player who's not just skilled, but physically dominant. And the most exciting part? This is just the beginning. So what does all this added strength actually mean for her game? The impact is massive. And it's not just visible, it's tangible every time she steps on the court. Before, she might have been bumped off the drive to the hoop. Now, she's absorbing the contact, maintaining control, and finishing with ease. Defenders who used to push her around are now bouncing off her. She's the one initiating the contact, where she was one. Mainly a deep-range threat, she's now expanded her arsenal inside the paint. She's backing down smaller defenders, using sharp footwork to create space, and scoring with high efficiency at the rim. Teams that used to pressure her into tough shots are now watching her blow by defenders, powered by an improved first step and next-level explosiveness. Caitlin Clark is now faster and more dangerous than ever off the dribble, and she stepped up her defensive game in a big way. The added strength has allowed her to hold her ground against bigger guards, contest shots more effectively, and fight through screens like a seasoned veteran. She's also developed a deadly mid-range jumper, using her improved stability to confidently pull up from 15 feet. Defenders who once tried to take away her three-point shot now have a new problem. Clark can score from anywhere on the field. Her elite conditioning is another game changer. While others are exhausted late in games, she's still operating at full throttle, running the break, setting up teammates, and hustling back and deep. This improved endurance has made her an even more dangerous weapon in clutch games. Her passing has taken a leap too. With added upper body strength, her passes now have more zip, letting her thread a needle in transition or fire pinpoint cross-court dimes without hesitation. But this transformation isn't just physical, it's mental. It's about her resilience, her mindset, and her drive to prove she doesn't just belong in the WNBA. She's here to dominate it. The work she's put in is paying off in ways few could have predicted, and her impact on the league is already undeniable. Caitlin Clark isn't just playing in the WNBA, she's changing it, and this is only the beginning. What a transformation. Clark is proving she's not just a shooter anymore. She's a complete all-around threat, and the entire league is feeling the shift. If she's already elevated her game this much, just imagine what's next. And hey, you made it this far, you clearly enjoyed the breakdown. So smash that like button and subscribe so you never miss a second of the action. We've got plenty more WNBA content coming your way, from deep player dives to game-changing moments. Drop a comment below and let us know what you think about Caitlin Clark's evolution. Is she on her way to becoming the most dominant player in the league? Let's talk about it. Thanks for watching, and I'll